I rise today to reflect on the life of the late James Louis Maxwell, Jr., a gentleman from a small eastern North Carolina county whose innovative mind and entrepreneurial spirit helped grow his grandfather's local milling company into a thriving international agribusiness. Louis Maxwell's story is certainly one of commercial and financial success, but it is more importantly, Mr. Speaker, about a life devoted to family and community. On January 9, 1927, in Wayne County, North Carolina, James Louis Maxwell and his wife, Ruth Herring, welcomed the birth of a son, Louis Jr. He was an active youngster and became involved in Boy Scouts, proudly earning his Eagle Scout badge. He would later say that scouting had a transformational impact on him, and he remained actively involved with the Scouts throughout his life. Louis's grandfather, Hugh Maxwell, had founded Goldsboro Milling Company in 1916, a family business which is honored, Mr. Speaker, to celebrate 101 years of business this year. The company began with the production of various feeds for farm animals, along with milling corn meal and making grits. Young Louis, a graduate of Goldsboro High School, attended Davidson College, but left to serve his country during World War II. And after completing his naval service, Louis enrolled in UNC Chapel Hill, graduating in 1950 with a degree in commerce. And proud of and loyal to his deep roots in eastern North Carolina, Louis returned home to Goldsboro and immediately began working in the family business. And he rose quickly through the ranks. Louis was always looking at ways to expand the family business, and he began the company's efforts in raising turkeys, hoping that eastern North Carolina would be favorable to growing those large birds. Turkey production grew rapidly, and today, Mr. Speaker, Louis's vision and hard work have helped his company become the largest producer and processor of turkeys in the world, having acquired Butterball Turkey some years ago. And continuing to grow agribusiness across the United States, Louis expanded his family's ventures, becoming a major swine producer, along with timber and blueberry farming. His visionary acumen has now carried through 5 generations of the Maxwell family and shows no signs of slowing down. And yet, despite all of the many achievements of this good man, and I have really not even touched the surface of those achievements, he's truly a humble. To Louis Maxwell, helping folks in his communities by providing good jobs and many opportunities was one of the most honorable things he thought a man could do to serve his fellow man. He expected much from himself and from those he employed, and he was pleased to reward loyalty and hard work. His outlet for working hard, when he wasn't working hard, what he liked to do was spend his time outdoors. Louis was the ultimate outdoorsman. If it wasn't hunting season, it was fishing season. And his children were right there with him, and they say that he was still out in the boat fishing even into his later years. They always stuck to one rule, though, which was he had to clean the fish that he caught. Louis was a born and bred Methodist and was a lifelong member of St. Paul's Methodist Church in Goldsboro. And no matter where he was, Mr. Speaker, he never met a stranger, never walked past someone without saying hello, and he was a proud American. And he loved his flag, and he loved his country. But most importantly, he spent more than 60 years married to the love of his life, Mary Ann Jeffries, until she passed in 2014. And together they had 4 children, 8 grandchildren, and now a great-grandchild. Louis was very proud of his family, and they were of him. And he cherished his role as a husband, father, and grandfather. In his lifetime, Louis Maxwell enriched countless lives in ways too many to express. He will truly be missed. He was a friend. Mr. Speaker, with that, I yield back.